Part 3. Breaking the Fear of Speaking. Hi, it's Crystal again. In the last part, I explained why so many people can understand English but cannot speak. Now, I want to share with you how I started to break my own fear of speaking. This was not fast, but step by step, it worked. Maybe my story can help you too. The first thing I learned was, don't wait for perfect English. For many years, I thought I needed more vocabulary, more grammar, more listening before I could speak. But actually, I already knew enough to start. I realized that if I always waited, I would never speak. So I decided I will use the English I have right now. Even if my words were simple, even if my sentences were short, I would try. The second step was speak to myself. Yes, it sounds a little strange, but it really helped me. Every morning when I was getting ready, I looked in the mirror and talked in English. For example, "Good morning, Crystal. Today you will go to work. You have a busy day. You must remember to send an email." Just small sentences. At first, it was funny and a little uncomfortable, but soon it became natural. I discovered that my mouth and tongue needed practice, just like exercise for the body. Speaking to myself was safe. Nobody could laugh at me. The third step was practice with small, real situations. I started in places where I felt safe. For example, in a coffee shop, instead of pointing at the menu, I forced myself to say, "I would like a latte, please." In a shop, I said, "Excuse me, how much is this?" These were short, simple sentences, but they gave me courage. After each success, I felt stronger. The fourth step was accept mistakes. This was the hardest for me. I always wanted to be perfect, but I realized mistakes are part of learning. Think about babies. When babies learn to talk, they make mistakes every day. But parents don't laugh. They smile, they encourage, and step by step, the baby learns. We are the same. When I finally accepted mistakes, I felt free. I said to myself, "It's okay, Crystal. You are learning. Mistakes are your teachers." I remember one important moment. I was traveling, and I met a tourist who didn't speak my language. She asked me something in English. At first, I wanted to stay silent. But then I remembered my promise. I opened my mouth and said, "I'm not sure, but I think the bus station is over there." My sentence was not perfect, but she understood. She smiled and said, "Thank you." That small success gave me so much energy. I thought, wow, I can communicate. People can understand me. Another big step for me was record my voice. I started to use my phone to record myself speaking. At first, I hated my voice. I thought my pronunciation sounded terrible. But when I listened again, I realized it's not so bad. People can understand me. Recording helped me hear my mistakes, but also hear my progress. Over time, my pronunciation became clearer. Finally, the most powerful step was find speaking partners. I joined a small group online. We were learners from different countries. Our English was not perfect, but we all wanted to practice. We met once a week and talked about simple topics: family, hobbies, weekend plans. At first, I was nervous, but everyone was kind. They also made mistakes, so I didn't feel alone. These conversations gave me confidence and made speaking fun. So let me summarize my steps for breaking fear. Don't wait for perfect English. Start now. Talk to yourself every day. Use English in small, real situations. Accept mistakes as part of learning. Record your voice to hear progress. Find partners or groups to practice. I know these steps sound simple, but they really work. I'm proof. If I can do it, you can too. Remember, confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence comes when you take action, even when you are afraid. In the next part, I'll share with you some practical daily exercises that you can do even if you don't live in an English-speaking country. These exercises will help you train your speaking like a habit, so English becomes part of your daily life. Stay with me, we're just getting started.